What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Afro Ide coming at you once again, and this time we have a video about a specific tribe, and this tribe is known as the Ashanti people. The Ashanti people are descendants of the Ashanti Empire, which was founded by Osei Tutu, and legend has it that their sacred artifact, the golden stool, landed on his lap, establishing his dynasty as the ruling class of the Ashanti Empire. Now, the Ashanti Empire were originally like a reasonably small state, but once they incorporated firearms into their empire, they were able to expand beyond their own borders, incorporating modern parts of Ivory Coast and also Togo as well, and essentially incorporating the entirety of the southern coast. Alright, so the Ashanti Empire is obviously a pre-colonial empire that emerged around the 17th century, and it lasted from 1670 to 1957. So I guess you could say it's about, let me see, so yeah, a little bit over like 2 centuries, which is pretty good. And essentially they're known for being extremely fierce and organized, which helped them last so long. And the Ashanti Empire, like many African empires and peoples, have their own culture filled with wonderful belief systems. And one of those systems is the fact that they believe that their father's spirit is actually their own spirit that they're living with, and their flesh actually comes from their mother, which I find very beautiful and very poetic as well. The Ashanti lasted for such a long time, as stated before, because of their modern incorporation of firearms, unlike other African states. Now, Ghana, with respect, understands their role, like many other African states, within slavery, as they were selling slaves for firearms and weaponry. So one thing that stood out to me recently that they did was they allowed for African Americans to be able to come back and invest in the continent, and most notably in Ghana, which I thought was absolutely amazing. I had Ghanaian friends in high school, wonderful people. Their culture, wonderful, rich people, and it was amazing because gold dust was actually used as currency in their empire, which I found actually pretty dope and pretty cool. But I think one thing that I need to talk about before I end this short overview of the Ashanti people, these wonderful people, is the impact that black women have on black men and the people that come after them. I made a video of amazing African queens, which you should go check out on my channel, because I feel like especially women as a whole, or just black women in general, are not talked about, especially with their accomplishments. And my personal opinion of why the Ashanti people are so strong today would be Ashanti, who was essentially a woman who, during the time of the British Empire being essentially the British Empire going to colonize the Ashanti Empire, the morale was low just because they knew they didn't have the firepower to take on the British. However, Ashanti was able to convince them to protect their home as well as the golden stool, because the British wanted to take it and destroy it, or do whatever they want with it to destroy the morale and prevent any type of rebellion. But they protected their golden stool from the British with countless casualties on both sides. Okay, and essentially they were able to protect their golden stool, and as far as they were concerned, it was a victory on their side because they protected their sacred artifact. While the British, they colonized the area, so it was a win for them, but it was more so of a morality win. Ashanti was straight up said, "Excuse me, years ago they would not have talked to you like this. What has changed? Are the men not strong enough anymore? We'll fight if we have to, we women." Which stood out to me a lot, just because when you look at history, such as Hatshepsut, Queen of Sheba, all these major figures, these women, these powerful women who are not really talked about as much, you just wonder why, and I just believe you have to give credit where credit is due. Okay, rich people with a rich history and a rich past. So if you want to, please go ahead and check them out yourself also. Another thing I want to make note of was, if you like this video and you also want to see more content, please go ahead and hit the like button and also subscribe. Also, to help me continue to make more videos, please go ahead and follow my Patreon below. The first patron request would just be like $1 a month, and the next one would be $3 after that. The last one is 10. Now keep in mind, if you want to do a collab with me, then you can. All you have to do is just apply for the $10 one, okay? If you really do like my content that much. Other than that, leave a like and comment below like I said, and please subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later.